Hello everyone, now we are going to discuss about evaporation. See, evaporation means what? You know that evaporation means conversion of liquid to gas, water to vapor. The phenomenon is known as evaporation. So, phenomenon of change of liquid into vapor at any temperature. Phenomenon in which there is a change of liquid to vapor at any temperature but below its boiling point. Is called evaporation. Evaporation is the phenomenon in which there is a change of liquid to vapor or gas at any temperature. Remember, at any temperature, but the condition applies what? Below its boiling point. This is the most important. Below its boiling point, which is known as evaporation. As for example, drying of clothes. See, in the same chapter, we have discussed that. When we discuss about the properties of solid, liquid and gas, then there were one property is about what? Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy of solid is nothing, means no kinetic energy is there. Liquid has some kinetic energy and the gas has the highest kinetic energy, that we would discuss it. Now think about it, that I told you, when we discuss this property about solid, which is visible solid. But when you discuss about the molecules of the solid or liquid or gas, then you can't say that it has no kinetic energy. Each and every element, each and every particles has kinetic energy. Okay? When evaporation starts when we supply heat energy or below the boiling point. Remember, we supply heat energy. When we supply heat energy or from the surrounding atmosphere, heat energy absorbed by any substance like solid, liquid or gas, then evaporation starts. When evaporation starts, as for example, our clothes are wet, okay, then surrounding atmosphere, what happens? Some particles of the wet cloth, means some water particles, they are on this wet clothes and they directly comes in contact with atmosphere. When they directly comes in contact with atmosphere, then they starts evaporating because they have high kinetic energy, because they are on the surface of the cloth. So this few water particles, water droplets, okay, they comes in contact with the atmosphere, which has high kinetic energy, and they starts evaporating, and very soon the clothes will dry up. But remember this thing, when there is humidity, what happens? In the atmosphere, if the atmosphere is humid, water vapors are highest, then clothes will not dry fast. Why? Because rate of evaporation slow down. So the another question arises in your mind, which are the factors which affect the rate of evaporation? Factors affecting rate of evaporation. The first factor is humidity. If humidity is more in the atmosphere, just we discuss, if in the atmosphere humidity is more, means water particle is more, then rate of evaporation, rate means speed, rate of evaporation decreases. Okay, and the opposite thing is what? If humidity is less, then rate of evaporation increases. The same thing happen is what? Rate of evaporation increases with increasing of surface area. If surface area of the wet substance increases, okay, if the surface area of any substance increases, then rate of evaporation also increases. And that's why this is the reason that after washing the cloth, okay, we try to dry it by spreading it. જ્યારે તમે કપડાં સૂકવો છો, ભીના કપડાં ધોયા પછી જ્યારે કપડાને સૂકવવામાં આવે છે ત્યારે આપણે એને સ્પ્રેડ કરીએ છીએ, ફેલાઈને સૂકવીએ છીએ. જ્યારે બહુ જ ગરમ ચા થોડા જ સમયની અંદર આપણે પીવી હોય ત્યારે આપણે એને રકાબીમાં લઈએ છીએ. ટુ ઇન્ક્રીઝ ધ સરફેસ એરિયા, saucer is needed. Okay, so surface area is also the important factor for the rate of evaporation. And the most important and very well known is temperature. When temperature increases, rate of evaporation increases. When temperature decreases, then rate of evaporation also decreases. And you can also write wind speed. When there is a windy day, means high winds are going on with high speed, at that day wet clothes will easily dry up because wind speeds are more. If wind speeds are more, then these water particles on the surface of the wet cloth easily dry up with the wind. So these are the factors which affecting the rate or speed of evaporation. If humidity increases, speed decreases. If humidity decreases, speed of rate of evaporation increases. If surface area increases, rate of evaporation increases. Surface area decreases, rate of evaporation decreases. If temperature increases, rate of evaporation increases. If temperature decreases, rate of evaporation decreases. Same manner, when wind speed increases, rate of evaporation increases. And when wind speed decreases, rate of evaporation decreases. Is it okay? So note down all this thing. This is also important.